This is by far the slimmest and lightest device I've seen in a while. And you can see what it is on the packaging. It's a mini recorder. It's made some headlines on crowdfunding apps, so they sent me one to take a look. Let's see what it's all about. Now I know you may be wondering what's so great about a voice recorder. These things have been around forever, but this one is pretty special. Not just because of its features, but because of its form factor. I like this kind of a pull tab approach they have to the packaging. You tear it open and there's like a box inside it. Open that up and there it is, front and center. And that is light. I mean, I knew this was going to be slim and light, but I didn't expect it to be like 18 to 20 grams. And you can see how minimal it is. It doesn't have any displays or anything like that. It's purely based on one single button. Well, it's like a sliding switch. I'll explain. But what else is in the box? There's a tiny Type-C cable, okay, that matches the tiny aesthetic we have. And there's something else in that box. Oh, it seems to be a clip accessory. So they've provided some adhesive discs which are like small metal parts which you stick to the back of this thing, and the clip itself is magnetic. That's a odd approach. Usually the device is magnetic, right? The clip is pretty strong. You can attach the whole device to any metallic surface with it. But my suggestion would have been that, make this surface itself magnetic so that we can attach it anywhere, even without this clip. Maybe that would have been a better design choice. But oh well, that's a minor thing. This recorder can work independently. It doesn't need any app or device, but it does come with an app. You can install the iZYREC app from the Play Store or your Apple App Store, turn on Bluetooth on your phone, and then flip this switch to the pairing mode or app control mode. That's this black colored side you see, and the LED starts blinking. You can click on Add Device and it'll instantly pop up. One click and that's it. This pairing will help you to directly use this as a separate wireless mic if you wish, and it'll also help you wirelessly download audio files from this thing. By the way, this tiny recorder has 64 GB built-in storage and records in 256 kbps WAV format. That's a pretty respectable high-res format. I mean, it is astonishingly slim. It's barely thicker than the Type-C port it has on it. You can see it has these two microphones on either side. So if you're using this like a mic, this side will be facing you. Recording is super simple. Flip this switch to the red side and it'll instantly start recording. And you'll see the red LED turn on to indicate it's recording. And once you're done, flip the switch to the middle. It'll stop recording and turn off the device too. Super minimal, right? And looks like it has some AI noise cancellation built in. And you know what? It's time that I head out and see if the world has ended or not, which I do once a year. So I'll take this with me. Let's test out the noise cancellation. Okay, so this is the original audio, just the way it is, without any AI noise cancellation. There's a little bit of noise, some traffic over there, a little bit of breeze. And this should be the same thing except with AI noise cancellation enabled. There's still the same amount of noise around me. My cats are doing something in the leaves, traffic over there. Can you hear it? Is this better? I don't know, you tell me. Okay, I'm back. Well, you heard the sample. It was pretty good, isn't it? So if you're using this outdoors, I recommend you turn it on. And you have to use the app on your phone to turn it on. There is no setting on this thing. Now the app seems to have various modes like memo, classroom, meeting, etc. At first I thought these are recording modes, but seems like they are just a folder by folder categorization. They'll just keep those recordings in that specific folder. So it makes it easy to organize. Cool. But if you want to record stereo, you have to switch to music mode. I wish that stereo recording option was present everywhere because it does have stereo mics. And even though it's not designed to be used like a microphone, it does come with a clip, so you can probably clip it to your shirt and use it that way. But you might be thinking, hold on, I can do all of those things with my phone, right? You can record great audio with phones. In fact, most phones nowadays have stereo WAV recording. So why do you need this thing? Yes, I agree. This thing isn't a necessity for everyone, but they are advertising this as a kind of a note-taking or memo capturing device for creators and innovators. If I take my own example, I don't always carry my phone with me. During breakfast, lunch and dinner, if I'm going out for a while, I don't carry my phone. And if you're an innovator or an artist, for example, trying to come up with an idea, that idea can come to you at any point. Yes, having a simple pen and paper note with you also works, but look at this, it's 18 grams. Carry this in your pocket and it won't feel like anything. But it can record high quality audio, so you can record a snippet of your thought or something and can actually use it in your work. There are no displays on this thing, there is no internet, so it's not gonna distract you like your phone will. Let's be honest, we all pick up our phones for one thing and then sooner or later we'll start scrolling something else. I know I do. So again, even though this isn't necessarily for everyone, me personally, I see a value for this.
You're really just constantly thinking about creative ideas, even when it's unintentional. Like you could be sitting down at the dinner table, having dinner, and a genius idea pop up and you'd be like, oh damn, I gotta write that down. Or you running on a treadmill and the idea pops up in your mind, you like, yo, that right there, that's the one. Or you just trying to relax, you chilling watching a TV show and you see a crazy shot in a TV show and think, yo, if I recreate this shot, it will go crazy in the Instagram.
In fact, that clip I just showed you from YC Imaging, that is an example of itself. When I was watching it, my head was like, oh, I can use this clip, I can illustrate my point, I need to record this. That's what I mean, like inspiration can come at any time, so having this with you in your pocket can allow you to record your voice or maybe an interview with someone who's not easy to find in a high quality file. So if you're a creator, a journalist, someone who's always recording something, then this is great for you. Apparently that thing can record up to 10 meters, but it's a tiny device, it's not magic, so this is what it sounds like. Amplification is not amazing, so you better keep it close with you for best audio quality. Now it isn't perfect. The plastic build of this thing, it doesn't seem super durable to me. I've just used it for a day and it has attracted fingerprints and finger grease. And it's not super easy to keep clean, so I wonder how this will look in like a year of being in your pocket, rubbing around with all that pocket lint. Also, the app has some issues. For example, when I connect this to the PC, every time I reconnect it to my phone, I have to pair it again. It's not a big deal, it just takes 2 clicks, but still, it should remember it. But again, this is barely in like a crowdfunding stage, it's still expanding, so I'm willing to forgive some rough edges. Overall, that was the iZYREC Mini Smart Recorder. They're calling this the world's first AI voice recorder, mainly because of that AI noise cancellation. And you heard some voice samples. What do you think? If you plan on checking out this slim biscuit looking device, I'll leave a link in the description. Man, that's pretty cool.